Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who is up? Who's about? What are you up to on this Saturday? What's going on? It's actually a beautiful, beautiful day today here in lovely Calgary. And the sun is shining. Last week it was cold. It was cold. It was snowing. And today it is light. It's lovely. It's supposed to go up to 24 degrees Celsius today. I feel like I'm the weather woman. Being the weather woman today. The weather person, should I say, if I'm going to be, woke. Fuck. So, sending you guys out so much blessings today. What kind of day is it today? Emotional day. It is a highly emotional day today, and there's a lot of emotion. Moon is in Cancer, and it's out of bounds, and Mercury's out of bounds, and Mars is out of bounds, and Mars is in Cancer with the moon. So it's, here we got this emotional energy, and it's making aspects over to Saturn, and Saturn is saying, you know what, stop being so freaking emotional. And you're just saying, fuck off, I want to be emotional. So it is that kind of crazy day. So the emotions are kind of running kind of real wild today. Wild day. It is a time to connect with the water, and maybe even have go sit in the park and watch the water. Go connect to water in some way. I mean, you're going to see it out there. People are going to be a little bit wild today. But you can utilize this energy in a real, like, coming in to celebrate you, like celebrate what you want to celebrate the energies for you. I just posted, what did I post? Old emotional issues surfacing now so that you can heal it. So don't act out conscious rules. Consciousness rules. So that's with Cancer out of bounds, and it's in conjunct with Saturn in Aquarius. So Saturn really, he doesn't want the emotions. He wants you just, let's just get it done. Let's deal with things. But yet you might be feeling the aggravation. You might be feeling the overwhelmness, because Mars is entered into its shadow phase. So now we're coming into the energy of to pay attention to information presented to you through now and May 29th. So this is going to be coming into the story that is going to be coming up. And so focusing on your story, on issues that are coming up for you at this time, parts that you may need to be working upon, because you want to go with a flow, and more with the flow, and bring in the productivity for yourself. And when the moon is in Cancer, it can be a little volatile. Just an FYI. I have a moon in Cancer. My moon at Cancer is at 0 degrees, so it gets the full, that full effect of Cancer and the emotions, and plus having a rising sign in Cancer. So there's this energy of emotions that come in that can be volatile at times. This is, you might find parts triggered for you, or things that are being triggered, and it's addressing them. It's letting yourself know, okay, why am I being triggered? What is triggering me in this place right now? And we are coming into Mercury's retrograde is activating during the eclipse season. So that's I just laugh, because it's like more information, more things are going to be like thrown at us. We're going to be inundated with so much, I'm going to say, propaganda and other information coming forth. And we have to decipher through it. We have to go through it on what is truth, what isn't truth. It's, what it is. There is a lot for all of us to make decisions on in our lives right now. And there's so much information out there. And there is doctors on one side saying things, doctors on the other side saying things. One person is saying there's no inflation. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, we're in a heightened inflation time in our lives. And I'm just like, no fucking shit. You have... I saw something that Kamala Harris did, and she's posting that, the closest border they have is Mexico. I'm just like, oh really? You haven't looked up lately, have you, woman? Um, I mean, we have Canada and the United States. It's the largest unguarded border in the world. And yeah, it's amazing. Like we're going to see, it's just amazing. We're going to see so many um, interesting, interesting energies or interesting information coming forward. And I know many people are trying to make a decision for themselves, and many people are feeling very overwhelmed with decisions that they have to make in their life at this time. My number one thing is like always, it doesn't matter. Like people can give you data on top of data. They can give you whatever. You know, it's you got to go with your heart. You got to go with what's feeling right for you. And that's so important. It's like you have to go out and live your life the way that you need to live your life. You have to go out and be that spiritual person that you want to be and how you want to be it and how you want to live it. And that's, when there's so much coming forward on, especially, I mean, right now, I mean, I've talked to people in Ontario. It's a totally different vibration. People in Ontario are fucking scared. Like they're frightened, um, and with all the information that they receive and all of this heightened around it. And I find that not a lot of other this is my thing. It's like there's not a lot of the other conversation is happening. Venus is coming up to the North Node. And coming, this is seeking truth. This is, looking for answers. And she's very much wanting to look for answers. She's wanting to find that truth. She wants to have a conversation with people and understand why they think the way they think. I mean, you can show me charts of things and things like that. And there could be charts on the other side too. I want to have a heart to heart on how you feel about this. How are you reacting to all of this? And where are you feeling overwhelmed and stressed in your life? And that's, part of this beautiful energetic vibration that's coming in, where we have to really take that time to have those conversations with one another, with family, with friends, uh, with a lot of the energies. And as they're moving, we're coming to an end of this, I'm going to say the end of an end of a timeline that is moving us into a direction of our divine, of our wisdom, and stepping in and stepping towards our wisdom. When you see the things that are coming forward, with, Middle East problems, and we know that there's always been problems in the Middle East, but it just feels different this time. And I think there's a lot that's coming forward that is feeling different. And I know some of my clients, I mean, they've voiced their opinions to me and their fears. And I feel them. I feel those fears that they're having. I feel those resentments and confusions that they're coming to. And it's funny when the logical brain comes in, it's just like, but this is what is happening, but this is what is happening, this is what I'm being told, this is what I'm seeing. And I'm like, did you hold it to your heart? And I'm always saying to people, hold it to your heart. Did you hold it to your heart? And some will brush me off and as if it's like, oh, like whatever. No, it's that connection. When you put your hand on your heart, there's such a connection that you're connecting to your essence and to you. And it's a practice. it's something that I feel like we need to be doing. We're juggling a lot in our lives right now, and there's more to be juggled. I mentioned to people that more information about stuff is going to be coming out over the summer, and it's, we're already seeing information coming out, and it's going to be more and more, but some of it gets hidden because they don't want you to see it, and it won't be revealed till probably the end of the year or even next year. So today it's highly emotional, it's volatile. um you need to step into your power, you need to step into your way of being and allow yourself to shine, I guess. um I do feel a lot of the fear that's coming in, and people being fearful. And I do see where our system and the whole way of living here right now is crazy. I saw on Rebel News where a guy was in Great Britain, and how they're getting pretty much back to normal and stuff. Not everybody has to wear a mask, and not everybody's vaccinated there either. So there is a whole different vibration that is out there, and we got to step into that positive vibration and that positive um energy, and allowing for this openings to happen. Yeah, there's a lot coming in. Let me grab some cards. I'm going to grab some cards here. So I got the angel cards. Ooh. I can feel like there's a bit of dizziness coming in. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. Resistance to change. So we got resistance to change. So the Four of Ariels is the mundane. So where are we resisting change in our life? Where are we resisting what we need to change? And then we get the Three of Ariels. So doing what you love. So you're resisting the change. So you're wanting to do what you love. You're wanting to do something that you really pulls at your heartstrings, but you're resistant because that's going to have to make things change for you. So it's looking at how, your personal growth in your career. How do you want that to grow? How do you want that to be? Because there has to be some kind of changes, and it could be changes in the way that you spend your money, and that's an emotional attachment. Money is emotional, so it has a lot of emotional attachments to it. So when we look at our relationship with money is huge, and if we have a negative relationship, then anything that somebody says about spirituality or anything they say about meditation and stuff, it's like, if you're really worried about paying your rent, you're worried about doing things, it's stressful. I know it is stressful. And so it is a practice, coming in and saying, coming in and connecting and meditating and breathing, even in the midst of chaos, right? Because that is the time that you need to really step into that energy and forming that energy. And in comes the Eight of Swords, so that you can be free. You got to make the courageous choices to change your situations. And sometimes you're not seeing everything clearly. So you might be feeling like you're being resistant to the change. You're being resistant to the energies that are coming in around you. And you have to make those changes. You have to make, in order for you to be free, in order for you to go upon that road that you want to go on. and making those decisions right now, it's very emotional. A lot of emotions coming in. There's a lot of heightened energy. So you don't want to make big decisions on heightened energy. So this is where you want to mull it over and maybe write it out. Do your affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful now that, writing out those affirmations, writing out so that you can step into your prosperity and your abundance and your power and your greatness, and allowing for your flow to happen. But this is a day, like today's kind of it's a beautiful sunshine, but it's a day where, you might put on, you might put some, you grab a pair of underwear and the elastic's broken. I love that analogy. And you got a choice, either take them off or find another pair of underwear and throw that underwear out. It could be a day that you come in and the cat has shit all over the carpet. It's that kind of day, right? So you could have sort of that kind of craziness of a day. So this is where you got to take a step back and go with the flow and not fall into that, craziness. So this could be a day, take a shower, go have a bath, do your crying in the shower and let it all out, because it might be very overwhelming for you. And the overall is the stars. So the dreams do come true. It's just that right now you might have a little bump in the road or a little glitch that's happening, but the difficult situations are going to be ending, but you have to make the decision to make the changes in order for the difficult situations to end, in order for things to make the change. If you're not making those decisions, if you're not, if you're being resistant to it, then it can't happen, right? Because you're staying in the old energy. And this is where allowing you to see things more clearly. So you might, with Michael, it's calling him in and asking him to see things more clearly in order for Archangel Azrael. Wow. So releasing the past. So it's releasing the past that is giving you the resistance of moving forward, because something's holding you there. Chiron's coming in very strong. Chiron is the key. Chiron is, if you look at the glyph of Chiron, it is a key. So it is that key that it needs to unlock your doors, needs to unlock those skeleton, like a skeleton key. That's what they just showed me, a skeleton key that you need to take and unlock. So you need to take that skeleton key and take the skeletons and take a look at them, and that's going to bring you peace. And you got to let it go and let God come into your life. Let God guide you, allowing for that peace and that love to come in and flow through you, because you are a connection of the universe. You are that of the universe. You are the Omega. You are, you are the beginning and the ending of it all. It's like where the universe begins, it begins with you and your energy. So allow for that beautiful energy to come in and flow through you today. And emotions, yeah, they could be kind of crazy and high today. I mean, I think I've already told someone to fuck off today. So, yeah. So this is where, and people are wanting to be heard. And so they might say things that are hurtful, and because they just want to be heard. Everybody wants to be heard. So everybody's talking over everybody. But take some time, do some journaling. I have my astrology class is coming up at the end of the, I know it's unusual. I tell somebody to fuck off, right? I have the astrology class coming up next on May 30th. And it's on Zoom. So if you want to join me on that, it's going to be a fabulous. I've just finished my Gemini workbooks. So my Gemini workbooks are available now. If you are wanting to purchase my workbooks and work with this Gemini energy, to have both of the workbooks, they're $20. So if you are wanting the workbooks, let me know, and I will send them out to you. They're in PDF. So digital downloads. And yeah, What else is going on? We have the karmic release. So the karmic release is June 4th, 5th, and 6th. I have room. I know people are like, oh my God, I can't afford it or whatever. I have payment plans, people. And I work with your budget. So if you're wanting to take it, definitely let me know. There are payment plans there for you. And yeah, so the karmic release, it's a good time. This is a beautiful time to take this workshop because Jupiter in Pisces is karmic release. It's releasing a lot of the old. And where Chiron is within Aries right now, it's going to be a really great one. The book is for the month or the sign. The book, I have two books. I have one for the full moon, and then I have a second book, which is the Gemini, working with Gemini energy, because we're going from when the sun goes into Gemini, we're in that Gemini energy, and it's with and that's with the new moon. So if you are wanting both books, it's $20. Otherwise, they're $12 a piece. If you just want to work with the full moon, it will be working with the Sagittarius leclipse and the energies of the eclipse. And Mercury retrograde really has, Lexi says the books are awesome. The books are awesome, and they have yoga in them. They have they talk about the different aspects in them. They have questions at the end in them also. So there's a lot in them, a lot in the little ebooks. And I also talk about different crystals and essential oils and stuff to be utilized during this time. So some, people usually like to get both, because if you're working, especially this full moon is going to be, it's going to be fucking powerful. This is like really, we're entering into the eclipse season, and the eclipse season with Mercury retrograde, Saturn's going to be retrograde, Jupiter's going to be retrograde next month. So we're entering into this retrograde energy, plus with this eclipse season. So it's helping you to stay upon your path even when it feels like you're on this path and you can't see too far ahead of you, and it's very dark or it's very foggy and the information isn't coming in with full clarity. So you just step into your power, or step into your alignment. I always say step into your power, because it's it's that knowingness of you. So if you're interested, let me know, DM me. I'll be putting stuff up on my Facebook and Instagram about it. So everyone, I'm going to send you out so much love today. I have to send out a few of those books already, because some people have already pre-ordered of those books. So sending you guys out so much love. Thank you so much for being a part of my day, and may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless you in all that you say, in all that you be, and all that you do. Blessed be. And Lexi, thank you for the shout out of saying that they really get you to focus. They do. Me writing them and going through them helps me to anchor a lot of that energy for myself. So it's amazing what it does and how it works. So blessings, everybody. Have a fabulous one. And I feel like I am. I think maybe it's that my moon, it's passed over my moon, but I do have Mars in my Cancer right now, and he can be a little bit volatile at times. So have a blessed one, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Blessed be. Bye-bye.